love you. I love you all. I love you. I love you. I love you all.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. This is kind of not my normal way of recording things, but I'm gonna be honest. I started lifeguarding. I didn't start. I've been working. So you guys are getting very much less videos. You know this. I'm not gonna explain it again. We're gonna have a wonderful conversation. And this one is gonna piss people off because you guys are always mad. Like, legitimately, I don't think I've seen you guys more mad in my life. And it's actually really scary. Like, I'm like, oh, we hate me! Right! Today we're going to be ranking Michael Jackson's album. I did do a video like this before as a tier list. Nobody cared. So we're just going to do this as a sit-down video because why not? I got new earbuds that connect to the phone. Vintage, retro. Don't hate the game, hate the player. We're going to go from bottom to top because that's kind of how people do the rank videos. This is all of my opinion. This is not bad. I mean, some of it's based in fact, but at the same time, this is my opinion. If you have a problem with it, that's okay. Tell me your guys' opinions in the comments. Don't call people names. You guys really have to chill out. It's like, it's a battlefield in my comments a lot lately, so let's chill. So this was not an easy thing to do, you know, like, I mean, I've thought about this my entire life, and that's why this video can come up pretty easily. I'm not putting like a whole bunch of thought into it because I've thought this my entire life. So we're gonna start with number 6. Number 6 is History. Now, History, I love History so dearly. It has Earth Song in it, which is my all-time favorite song. As you know, if you know me at all, you know that Earth Song is my absolute favorite song he's ever made. It's beautiful, it's gorgeous. Now you might be wondering, okay, if you love that and you love Little Susie and you love all those songs, why is this at the bottom of the list? Well, it's a compilation. It's a mix. It's a CD mix. You know, it's like the essential Michael Jackson. There's nothing wrong with that. But in terms of new music, new beautiful, gorgeous vocals, I have to go with him being last. Earth Song, I was having trouble with the next album after this because it's genuinely one of my favorites. But at the same time, it was just a compilation, so to put that above anything that was new content just seems wrong. It was his 4th most selling album out of his solo albums, and it sold 20 to 25 million, combined about 10 million for the new material, and like hits like Scream, You Were Not Alone, Earth Song, Stranger in Moscow. Like, these are some of my favorite songs ever, and it does sadden me to put it so low, but in theory, I just have to be honest, it was a compilation. But I loved it. I loved the album. It's one of the only CDs I actually don't own, and I really want it if anyone wants to get it for me. He looks so fine in this era. He looked great. He was serving. His hair was looking like mine, but like split down the middle. He looked great. My next choice for number 5. I'm not counting Off the Wall. I'm not counting Ben or his Kid albums because I actually don't really listen to those. I don't feel it's fair for me to rank because I don't even think I've listened to all of Got to Be There. And I've been a fan since I was in diapers. The next one is Off the Wall. Before you all try to come kill me. Off the Wall is a gorgeous album. It was one of his first. It was beautiful. It was fun. It was funky. But I gotta be honest. The thing that really just stops it for me is Girlfriend. I don't like Girlfriend. I know it by heart. I sing it every time it's on, which is very rare, but I sing it every time it's on. But it just rubs me the wrong way. I don't really like it, you know. I don't think it's his character. I don't think, you know, I don't know if he wrote it. I didn't look. Off the Wall was his 5th most selling album. This had 20 to 25 million, which is not a little, so I don't know why. You know, it's not like me saying this didn't sell very well at all. No, it literally 20 to 25 million. You'd be set for life. It was his first major solo success, and I think for that, it's a good thing, and it shouldn't be on the very bottom, because it still changed trajectory. Everyone listens to Don't Stop Till You Get Enough. Everyone listens to Rock With You. I love Rock With You. I love Rock With You. I wanna rock. Like, yes. Because when you think of a drum beat, that didn't sound like it at all. I hear that so often in other songs, and I think, oh, it's Rock With You, and then it's a different song. People love that intro. It's iconic. It's iconic. But for my personal preference, I don't find myself going to that album as much as I am going to other albums in my time of listening. And I think that's fair for me, you know. My favorite would probably be either I Can't Help It, because that's just a vibe altogether. It feels like, it's just so like groovy in a closet, in a hallway of a club. I don't know how to understand. It's quiet, but it's still fun. I don't know how to explain it, but it's really good. She's Out of My Life is like the only slow song in it. I love She's Out of My Life, but he's so good with his ballads and he's so good with his slow songs that I kind of just miss that sound, and that's just what I prefer out of him. I love his fast stuff, of course, don't get me wrong, you know. But his slow songs, as you know, my favorite is Earth Song, therefore I like these slow songs, and there just wasn't a lot of that in Off the Wall, so I just put that lower than all the other ones. The next one is Dangerous. I freaking love Dangerous. I love Dangerous! In the closet. This made $30 to $35 million. $30 to $35 million. That's how much it sold for. Like, that's how many sales it had. Right? Okay, it's crazy. Okay, and this had Black or White. Remember the Time. In the Closet. Heal the World. He did the Super Bowl in this time. He was killing it. He was murdering the stage. And he looked fine. As wine. He looked so good. And that's not like why I chose the albums for what they are, but it's just honorable mention, you know? I love Dangerous. I love the cover art. It's beautiful. I love that there was more of a rock feel. Give In To Me. Give In To Me? Yes, Give In To Me's fire. Forever it's fire. I love Give In To Me. One of my favorite songs because it's so... People like to say it was Dirty Diana Part 2. No, this was hearty. This was meaty. It was beautiful and delicious. So I have to, just because of Give In To Me and Remember the Time, which is one of my favorites because of how groovy it is and how timeless it is, this is a level of iconic that I could not put below, 4, 5, whatever, because it was just that good. Now, the reason it's not higher is because it's less noticeable than the other ones I'm putting up here, and it does have some skips for me. I skip She Drives Me Wild, even though I like the song. I skip it. I skip Heal the World. I skip Gone Too Soon. Gone Too Soon is just sad. I don't want to listen to Gone Too Soon. It's just like sad, like a kid died. I don't want to listen to that, especially like after all these like great sounding things. Now I have to cry. Now again, I have nothing wrong with that. That's why it's not higher. The third, we're in the top 3 now. This is where it's gonna get serious. Serious, I say. Serious. Bad. Hey! Bad. You knocked me off of my feet now, baby. The Jerry curl. The jackets. The clothes. The music videos. The budget. The iconicness, the sales, the press, the news. There was so much going on in the Bad era, and in this album, Liberian Girl. Bad itself. Listen to or watch any DreamWorks or Pixar film and tell me, is Bad in the credits? 'Cause it probably is. Megamind, Despicable Me, they were using all of the Michael Jackson songs, and it was most of the time Bad. Bad had such great music, and even the lesser known tracks, I don't skip those. Just Good Friends is underrated, but nobody skips it. It's fire. Liberian Girl, have you heard the stems of Liberian Girl? They're gorgeous. They're beautiful. He looked great. He looked healthy. He looked great. He was doing tours. These tours were going beautifully. Now, for the stats, Bad made $35 to $45 million. It was the first album with 5 Billboard Hot 100 #1 singles. It had Smooth Criminal in it, and it had Dirty Diana in it. Dirty Diana changed the chemistry in my brain. Smooth Criminal was my favorite before Earth Song. No. It was my favorite fast song with Earth Song. It won no Grammys. That's when that started. The Scammies, when he didn't get any Grammys, that was insane. That was actually crazy. Because what do you mean? But Bad was absolutely gorgeous in its style and its feeling, and it was fast enough, and it was fun, and it was just beautiful. And I'm trying to think of it if it had any more slow songs in it other than Liberian Girl. It had freaking Man in the Mirror, which has been used in so much media. This is like fossilized in different things because the way you make me feel is in this. I just can't stop loving you. Leave me alone. Speed Demon. There are no skips on this album. There are no skips on this album. I don't think I have anything negative to say about it. Even Bad 25 with the unreleased tracks, I think they chose the tracks well. I don't think they should have replaced any. Honestly, I like what they did, and obviously so did everybody else. That's why it had 45 million sales. Like, there's a reason. There is a reason, you know, that these things are that way. And so, I'm just saying, Bad is like up there. I have other favorites, and that's why we're here. Number 2 is Invincible.
My life will never be the same.
Now that might have thrown you off a little bit, but Invincible, this is pure me, because this was underwhelming by MJ standards. Like, when this came out, one, they did not market it well. No one knew about it, which was unfortunate. Not Michael's fault, but it was whoever was doing their thing. They did not do this right. But like, Invincible is so pretty. Other than 2000 watts, which we don't think about ever. But this only got 6 to 10 million. Only. Still a million, you know, millions of sales, but comparatively speaking. But we had You Rock My World, we had Butterflies, we have You Are My Life. These are really pretty songs, and as you know that I like slower songs because I love to sing these. It was just really refreshing for me. It wasn't underwhelming. It was just refreshing, and it just wasn't treated very well by the community in general. But I think it is getting more love now. TikTok likes slower songs as well. And so, yeah, these people are treating it the way it should have been treated. Let me just run through the tracks. Like these, for the last 2, I'm going to run through some of the tracks here, just to give you an idea. There are 16 songs on this album. That's one of his biggest albums other than History. Like, comparatively speaking. 16 tracks, and nobody liked them? Right. So, Unbreakable. That was really fun. I liked Unbreakable a lot. Do I skip it? Sometimes. Do I skip it sometimes? Yeah. 2, Heartbreaker. I loved Heartbreaker. I put one of my friends on to Heartbreaker. Heartbreaker's fire, and everyone ignores the fact that it exists. Listen to Heartbreaker. Now, after the video. 3, Invincible. Invincible's good. I like Invincible. It's fun. It's one of their faster songs, and it's more grunty than it is like pop fast, if that makes sense. And I think that was good. I think that was expressing his frustrations, and everything was expressing his frustrations, because as life went on for him, stuff hit the fan. He wasn't very happy making this album. He wasn't very happy making the music videos for this album. 4, Break of Dawn, one of my absolute favorite videos. Absolutely one of my favorite songs, because it's beautiful, it's romantic, it's very, very fruit of your arrow, and I think that's how you say that word. Please correct me if I'm wrong. And it's just gorgeous. And I was so frustrated when it got to TikTok, because that's my baby. That song is my baby, man. And I was like, I sound like a gatekeeper, but I literally cannot help it, because I just love Break of Dawn so much, you know? So, yeah. 5, Heaven Can Wait. Also got picked up by TikTok, so it's being loved more than it did then. and it's just gorgeous. I own this CD. I love it. Heaven Can Wait was one of my favorites. I'm Christian, so I always take it with a grain of salt because I don't want him thinking I'm serious. 6 is You Rock My World. You Rock My World is fire, and everybody agrees so. The music video is fire, literally. But, like, it's so fun, and it's loved by the community so much. So that should have told people, you need to listen to Invincible. Let me fix my shirt. Okay. And then 7, Butterflies. Also kind of got picked up by TikTok a little bit, but not too much. I love Butterflies. Butterflies is cute. Butterflies is pretty. Butterflies is romantic. It's aesthetic. It's great. That's all I gotta say about it. It's kind of... It's not boring, but it's just like one of those whoosh, you know, type stuff. Speechless was one of my favorite songs ever, because I love the religious imagery. I love the romantic imagery. It's just such a pretty song. I understand why people don't listen to this crap, but whatever. Then right after, you have a complete 180 and you hit with 2,000 watts. We're not going to talk about it. I don't like the song. Whatever. Then we go into You Are My Life. Also, 2,000 watts was put in a really weird spot. I don't know why it's between Speechless and You Are My Life. Those are complete opposites. I don't know what they thought they were doing exactly, but whatever. You Are My Life is another really romantic song. Kind of boring, kind of nursery rhymey, but I still like the song. Privacy, I liked more than 2,000 watts, but I like less than Unbreakable, Heartbreaker, and Invincible. It was good for him to get that out. That's all I'll say about that. Don't Walk Away was a really good sad song. He didn't have a lot of sad songs in here, and so I loved Don't Walk Away. I thought it was very fitting for Invincible. The sounds were all kind of similar. All of the fast songs sound like each other, and all of the slow songs sound like each other. 13 is Cry. I don't really listen to Cry very often, gonna be honest. Like ever. I actually don't know. I'd have to listen to it again to see if I even like it still. The Lost Children makes me cry if I'm in too bad of a mood, so we don't talk about it. But it is well written. It makes me think of pirates for some reason. Whatever Happens. I love Whatever Happens. And if you saw the AI music video that I reacted to, I'm not a big AI fan at all, but that music video was beautiful and gorgeous and loved it. It's so unique, the song itself, and it kind of brought back his like spunk a little bit in those sad romantic songs, things like that. And I thought it was very good with the storytelling, and overall one of my favorite songs on the album itself. Threatened is fun. I like Threatened. That's the last song on this album. That's fun. Again, I don't know who created the set list, who created the album list, track list, you know, but I really wish they would have reconsidered how they did this, because it just doesn't fit. It just goes to Lost Children, Whatever Happens, and Threatened. I don't know. I would have ended it. I don't know how I would do it. That could be a different video, but I don't know how I would. I just don't like how they did it. But yeah, I absolutely love Invincible. It was great. And that leaves us for number 1, which you all probably know what it is by now. It is Thriller. Now, I'm not basic, because it used to be Invincible as my number 1. But I thought about it. I was like, okay, what place has no skips for me? Like, when I listen to it all, what has no skips? Thriller has absolutely no skips. Even Thriller, if I just let it play a little bit, of course I want to keep listening to it. It's a Halloween song, for sure. Like, nowadays, like, it's for Halloween. I don't really listen to it any other way. But it's just so stinking good. Okay, number 1 is Thriller. This has no skips, like I just said. Billie Jean, absolute hit, absolute unit of a song, and every time you listen to it, you find something else you like about it. Beat It is unchangeably the best rock song in that album. It's just it's not too themed. It's good. Everyone still uses it. You hear that beginning dun dun, and you know what's about to go down, and that's everything. My Thriller is forever going to be used as a Halloween song, and everybody will use it. I don't think they'll ever stop. Want to be starting something? That's fire. It's still on radio stations. And so it's great. Now, Baby Be Mine, critically underrated and needs to be listened to more because it's so good. It's on the level as Billie Jean for me, just because of how groovy it is and fast. The Girl Is Mine gets a bad rep, and I love this song with my whole heart. I love The Girl Is Mine, and I also love Say 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 with Paul McCartney. I think that's really good. I don't know why you guys hate it so much. You guys are haters. Whatever. Human Nature is iconic. Everybody knows it. Everybody loves it. I love it so much. The harmonies in there, the stems onto that song, also unreal. Beautiful. Gorgeous. Never done before. Great. PYT, everybody uses it. Everybody samples it. Everybody samples Human Nature. Everybody samples Billie Jean. Everybody samples Beat It. They say it in almost every rap song. I'm telling you, this album is integrated in every single piece of media that you know, at least somewhat. And that's what makes this number one. Nobody cannot talk about Michael when it comes to music or media. It's actually crazy. Think about it. Dance moves, his iconic dance moves are in this album. You can just see them every time. That guitar starts in Billie Jean, you know what he's about to do. The Lady in My Life is one of the best romantic songs ever that he's ever made. I love it. Between I Just Can't Stop Loving You, The Lady in My Life, Liberian Girl, it's really hard to put those, but The Lady in My Life is so classically romantic that it's just really nice to listen to. And yeah, Thriller just deserves that number one spot, regardless if you think it's cliche or not. It's just that good. And I think a lot of people would agree with me in that sense. I mean, not just the sales, but how it was for that entire culture and for this culture. That was in the 80s. That was almost, 46 years ago. I don't know, a long time ago. And yeah, it was insane. And Thriller 25 was good too. I mean, I didn't really care about the interviews, but other than that, whatever. This is the best-selling album of all time, as we know. And also, it won 8 Grammys. This album won 8 Grammys. Now, we're not going to use Grammys as a basis of, comparison now, because, Bad got none. But, just saying, it got 8 Grammys. If you guys enjoyed this video, which I hope you did, because I like sitting down and talking to you guys, please like, comment, and subscribe. Share with your friends if you have any. Please tell me your rankings. I want to know them. I want to talk to you guys. And I love you. God loves you. Peace out.